Radical Reviews.
A whole generation grew up on Gen X classics Fight Club and American Psycho, both written by subversive iconoclast gay authors, one by Bret Easton Ellis and another by Chuck Palahniuk. Both are commentaries on consumerism culture in 90s America. American Psycho shows the decadence and the hollow emptiness of consumerism from a yuppie, and Fight Club showing abandoning the 9-to-5 slave grind for a Spartan, almost homeless life, and destroying consumerist institutions as renegades. Both can be considered cult books and zeitgeist films encapsulating the only particularly of the straight white male audiences. Though, considering the writers of both books are gay, and the visual depictions have Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Christian Bale literally topless, all with a set of six-pack abs in peak form, I'd argue that the works are the straight white male's acceptable homoerotic fantasy played out in the hyper-bloody, sexualized, stylized, and subversive fashion, with swearing, violence, clever quips, and dark humor and lots of blood masquerading the homoerotic undertones, which are very apparent once stripped from the glitter and the coating. Perhaps the homoerotic motifs about double lives in these films, two personalities in both works of art following the Jekyll and Hyde archetypes, are not that obvious. See similar LGBT-coded films, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, or Shane and Johnny Guitar, the 50s cowboy movies, with a pronounced LGBT metaphor, aren't that obvious to audiences back in the day. Only if Chuck Palahniuk and Bret Easton Ellis were bullied for being queer and thought, how could they expose the homoerotic tendencies of the violent straight men that bullied them and showed them as receptive to the same homoerotic fantasies as the authors? Perhaps that's the reason the first rule of Fight Club is not to talk about Fight Club, because you never know what's hiding in your closet.
You do not talk about Fight Club.